Hey guys, it's me, Kisame Unlimited, with...
And I'm a midget. Who said that?
Our top 10 most broken cards of this format, because we kept promising that we would do it.
Yes,
so we sat down.
Gun in this man's hand to be like, you promised them. Stop giving them this side shit. Your number 10.
My number 10 is Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning. Yours?
Mine is Dragged Down to the Grave. What's your argument on Blackluster Soldier? Why is that broken?
In all honesty, the only thing is, Blackluster Soldier is kind of an iffy thing with me because out of all the 5 main decks that are topping at the moment, none of them really could have used Blackluster. Blackluster was just a card from my history, and I always considered, like, dude, that card is, like, broken as all fuck. And regardless if you could fit that into any deck, even with just, like, throwing a Veiler and a couple of dark shit like Torga, BLS is just, like, such a card that will give you such an advantage in a game, especially in mid-game or late game, it's not even funny.
Dragged Down to the Grave. One reason why it made it to the list... I gave
the idea.
Yeah, you gave me the idea, but the reason it wasn't going to make my list, but because you mentioned it, and the only reason why I made it to the list is because it promotes the top deck that I hate the most.
It's not topping.
It's not topping, but it's topping in my world. Dark Worlds. I hate Dark Worlds with a passion.
So you say Drag Down's kind of the only thing that makes Drag Down.
And it's not really because of it really helps Dark Worlds. Only reason why I think Drag Down to the Grave is broken is because of the fact that you get the user gets full control of it because you can play whatever it is you want, and then you play it and you get to look at your opponent's hand.
I think the most broken thing about Drag Down is the factor that you pick the most perfect, the best card in your opponent's hand.
Exactly.
Anything. And throw it to the grave.
Exactly.
And most of the time, it's shit that they can't get back, like a Monster Reborn or Dark Hole or Heavy Storm.
That's what I'm saying. And that's the reason why I'm saying it. That's why I really don't think it's fair, because the user gets so much control over it. That's the reason why they got rid of cards like Trap Dust Shoot.
Now, number 9. My number 9 is Monster Reborn.
And mine is Judgment Dragon. I can't
hold up. Hold up.
I can't stand that dang there dragon.
He took her there.
He took my field.
He took my field.
He's a free fucking summon. He's jumping on the field. He's blowing up things. I can't stop it. What's going on in the world? 1,000 life points more like good games, sir.
As for this format, since it goes to the top 10 broken cards of this format, I really haven't seen much of Judgment Dragon.
I don't give a fuck what's topping. It's broken.
For me, Monster Reborn, I always...
It's worse than Blackluster Soldier.
No.
Blackluster... You don't have to get rid of anything for Judgment Dragon. At least Blackluster Soldier, you gotta, like, have some... Get rid of
fuck.
Why don't you like that dang there Monster Reborn?
I stopped talking. Monster Reborn, I feel like the only reason why I always thought that Monster Reborn was broken was the factor that, not that, it's like, because I feel like when Monster Reborn was made, Monster Reborn was a little broken. That's why Monster Reborn got banned for a period. And then they made Premature Burial, but ever since, the equip card idea of, bouncing it back and shit, and that's why, like, Premature Burial was banned.
Correct.
But I feel like they banned Monster Reborn to make a watered-down version, but when they decided the watered-down version actually turned out to be more broken than the
Monster Reborn was the watered-down version.
Yes. So, but I always feel like they should probably one day just make, like a new watered-down version of Monster Reborn like they did for Premature Burial, but to make it like that you can't steal any of your opponent's shit. I feel like that's the only thing I think is really broken is that your opponent could really put a lot of time and effort into summoning a really big boss monster, and seeing that monster being turned against your opponent is something that I always found to be unstable, and Monster Reborn has gone from banned to limited to banned to limited before. The only reason why I'm saying it is because of the fact... I'm not saying that she get hit, I'm just saying that it's a broken card because of that ability.
Well, I don't disagree with the fact that it's broken, but I just believe it earned the right to have that because that card is like one of the staple cards that made Yu-Gi-Oh! So popular.
The number 8 for me is Infestation Pandemic.
And number 8 for me is that dang there guy.
Stop talking like that.
Okay.
I'm more accepting of that.
Gaia Charger needs to get. Well,
God, Dragon, the Dragon Charger.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say needs to get. Hey, wrong video. I mean, broken.
I mean, it's broken. Gaia Dragon is overall a good card. I'll give him that. I don't think he's that bad. I don't think he's to the point where he's one of the best cards of the format. But whatever.
It's broken.
Just because of the piercing ability, you can overlay on top of him?
Because you can summon something, use this effect, then overlay it, attack, or get a free attack. You get another free attack. You can mind control, get him. He's too easy to summon, and he's pretty strong.
Infestation is the reason why I picked, because I never had an issue. I never really had an issue with Ophion. My issue was mainly on Infestation, because Infestation is what makes Ophion invincible. Yeah, and I would rather... I'd say that card is probably the thing that makes... Because if Ophion didn't have that card, Evil Swarms wouldn't be that important anyway.
Number 7.
Mine is Constellations.
Mine is Greffel.
Greffel. The heifer. But
for the motherfucking heifer.
I say Pleiades because Constellars have mainly the obstacle when going up against people where it's just like bounce that, and then just be like swing with this, swing with that, and just do a maximum amount of damage with shit like number 61 Volcasaurus and many other card combos that just reduce your life points. It's like if your opponent basically can't summon much and all they have is like monster and Pleiades could just bounce that back twice, you lose.
Yeah.
And so I
will admit it wasn't on my list because I knew you were going to put it on your list because I'm like, that card is pretty fucking broken.
Because I know Pleiades is a great overall card, and Pleiades is a broken card, and Pleiades has made its spot to be here.
Fuck that. No, that card, it has way too many effects. Comes from the hand, boom, you get another effect. Comes from the field, boom, too strong, too crazy. Hell no.
Okay.
Mainly, my opinion is biased, so, you can argue with me. My opinion is biased. I'll go with you on that.
It's the Tanky Bear combo. The combo with Fire Formation Tanky and Fire Fist Bear.
It looks like he wrote down Yogi Bear. Hey there, boo-boo!
I thought that's all I showed them the whole list.
Doesn't look like it. No, it doesn't. But yeah, go ahead.
I always say that the whole idea of I play Tanky, search out Bear, trim my deck down, summon Bear, pop something, swing, search out another Fire Formation card, mainly Tanky or something else, that could summon twice.
Come on, who you kidding? It's Tanky. Because of the fact that it's too easy to summon with level 7 monsters. And honestly, the one thing that really promoted is the fact that it says it can only use this effect once per turn, but you can use both effects in the same turn. That's broken. Don't give me... You either get the tokens or you get to get rid of a token. You don't get to get a token. Because then that's like saying, destroy one of your monsters and get a token.
What?
Get on my face.
What?
Like, I'm going to kill your monster and I'm going to get a monster. Now my monster can't be destroyed.
Number 5 for me is Eradicator Virus.
Virus, no!
I'm mainly saying it because of the whole factor that the main deck that could probably abuse that this format is probably Evil Swarms because they could just be like, Cola wants to bring that shit back. But I feel like when you play Eradicator and know what your opponent is playing and focuses more on the spells or traps...
If you play Drag Down to the Grave, then play Eradicator, in decks like Dark Worlds... You're a bitch.
I don't know why you get that. I don't know why you're getting in my face.
Because if I go on your dev profile, what are you playing?
I don't play Dark World.
How'd they get there? How'd they get there? I don't know.
Why are you looking that up?
Who's funny? Who's trying to be funny around here?
That card, I haven't seen Agents Top and Madlaw. What the fuck are you...
I don't care what's topping, it's broken. It's like Blacklisted Soldier. Just jumps on the fucking field. You can't special summon. I can get rid of something from my graveyard, search, bring something to my hand. You want to kill me? Guess where I'm going? Back to the top of the deck.
I don't see where you're going with this. I think, if that person had Eradicate a virus, maybe he wouldn't put in that situation. No, I'm kidding.
So what's your argument with super rejuvenation?
Rejuvenation. They take the dragon wolves and they go to the grave. And after they go to the grave, the hand gets small. The hand gets small. And after the hand's small, then they play super rejuvenation and they get bigger hands.
That's your argument? Bigger hands? Morphin' Jaw! Fuck you.
Chinese kid.
So wait, is the problem the bigger hand, or is it the Draco sack on the field?
No. It's not that. Hey, they complain the Draco sack. Something the Draco sack of the big guy, that's fine. But at least something a Draco sack and big guy, it's alright. It's okay. But have repercussions for your summon. No hand. Get no hand. If you have no hand, you small hand. And I was just like, that's what you get for summoning a Draco sack. You know, you summon a big monster, you get no hand, so it's only fair. You can't just summon, a big monster with big hand. No. If I can't summon a big monster with big hand, he shouldn't be able to be big hands. It's just not fair, Evan.
No, I got regular hands. My number 4 is wind-up Zen mains, only because of the fact I think that card is broken. Mains. It's way too easy to bring out in this format, especially with fucking tour guide. And it's like, it got on the... I don't understand how that card never really, nobody's had an issue with it. I think because everybody uses it, nobody wants to talk about it. It's the type of card... I love Zen mains. Because I use it, you use it, everybody uses it, but nobody addresses the fact that card is really fucking strong. It's like, oh, I'm on the field, I don't have defense points, you can't really kill me. Even if you try to kill me, I won't get killed and I'll just kill you. And I can you can force that effect.
I mean, he's a broken and great card, but
it's pretty broken.
Yeah,
it's really broken.
Super rejuvenation. It's just given fact. I say for me, Big Eye is just like the ability. I think I've had my whole opinion on Big Eye changed that time I went up against that Dragos. I went up against a Dragon Ruler player, and I was playing Constellations, and that was when I focused a lot on M7. And the guy played Big Eye, then played Big Eye, then took M7 from me, then used M7's effect, and got back their own shit. My face was like, fuck you.
I agree with
you. Since, it was like how Shien was to me when I first saw Shien. It left such a hatred moment that has burnt up into my memory. It's like, it's chained to my memory. They're like shackles of guilt.
My number 3 was Grant's House Spellbook.
I don't agree with you. I don't think that card is broken at all. You're nuts. Where's the mermills?
Because mermills all work in unison. It's like, oh, you have to use this to get that. And I'm like, oh, the thing you use has an effect. So it's like, you can't touch one thing in fucking mermills. Because nothing's broken. They all work together. They're like the perfect form of teamwork. I actually respect that deck somewhat. But
I actually like mermills a little bit.
Yeah, I respect them. I respect mermills a little bit. They can be talking, but I respect them. But Grant's House Spellbook, I have no respect for that card. You get it on the field, it
makes the deck non-stop.
Yeah, it's I can just, there's no real cost for it. You put a card in your deck, you draw. I'm like, wait, what are you losing? Nothing. Fuck that.
Number 2, Spellbook of Judgement. I think so.
Oh, but mine too. Wait, no, it's not. Mine's another spellbook.
Mine is Spellbook of Judgment because I believe the ability to have all your shit during the end phase. I think it's bad enough they have that thing where you get to search out all those spell cards. As crazy as but to have that extra little thing of you could also summon a monster. I'm like, fuck.
At first I was mad because they get bigger hands, but now I'm like, well, a monster and a big hand.
I'm like, no, I'm really more to the point where it's just like, dude, it's bad enough, that hand thing. You had to throw that little extra boost. Not saying that would have made it alright. No. But I'm like,
what if Spellbook of Judgment had this one cost, pay half your life once? Would you think it'd be fair? If it had all those effects, you have to pay half your life once to do it.
It could stay at 1. It could stay at 1.
It can go to 1.
It could go to 1 and I wouldn't bitch.
Spellbook of Master. I think that
I love how you could say Spellbook of Master to copy shit in the grave, but you can't say Spellbook of Secrets.
No. Because
you're on making notes.
Because that's an extra. That's like having a 4th, 5th, and 6th Spellbook of Secret.
The first Spellbook of Secret. I mean, I would just say Spellbook of Secrets, the original.
No. I'm not saying Spellbook of Secrets is an issue, because Spellbook of Secrets is a card by itself, which is it can only be used once per turn. See, that right there is alright, cool, so you can have 3 of them in your hand, but you only use 1. But Spellbook of Master is oh, yeah, you know that card you can only use once per turn? I'm going to use it again. at your number one like, what the fuck is your problem?
Number one, the reason why people are going to get defensive is because I think that is the most broken card of this format. Because I feel like Gaga Cowboy, everybody has lost to Gaga Cowboy. Everyone has lost to that card. Everyone.
I agree. I've lost several times.
I've lost several times to Gaga Cowboy. Everyone watching this video has lost to Gaga Cowboy.
If you haven't lost to Gaga Cowboy, you don't play.
Yeah. And I feel like it's not the factor that Gaga Cowboy is a problem by himself. It's because of this one factor.
What?
Once the moment happens where you have 800 or less life points, everyone fears him. Everyone knows. Because if he is summoned, you are automatically going to lose.
You fear it if you see the situation. Bro,
yeah, if you are put in the situation where you have 800 or less life points, you feel... It's like...
And they have 2 level 4 monsters.
Yeah, you're going to lose. Unless you have a trap card. Yeah. You see, Gaga Cowboy is the card that wins games. And I know you want to throw the argument like shit like Honest is the same way. The difference is Gaga Cowboy is like...
It's a little bit more generic, so I can see
it's like, but the thing is, Honest has to be in the... Like, in your hand. It's just like, he's like the silent predator. He's the silent predator of Yu-Gi-Oh! He lays there in your extra deck,
He's just there to end games.
He's there to end games, but because he can end that game in that way, I say he's the most broken card in this game.
It's just the most broken card in the game.
I like how you said it, they should pay at least half the life points, but I still say it should go to 1. But yeah. I do say Spellbook of Judgement is probably the most broken card in this format. I put it at my number 2, and he put it as number 1, so you can kind of get an idea that Spellbook of Judgement is most likely the most broken card. But technically, I say Gaga Cowboy is probably most likely because of just the ability how it could end. See, Spellbook of Judgement gives an unfair advantage. As for Gaga Cowboy, he wins the game.
I understand what you're saying. I can't even argue this because it's so generic. There's really no cost for him.
See, that's the thing. Spellbook of Judgment isn't generic,
and he's there to come in games because Gaga Cowboy can be thrown in any deck. Judge Spellbook of Judgment can't. So
yeah,
I understand. I understand why he.
Thank you. You know, you looked at my list like I was nuts. Now you think I'm semi-nuts. At least I feel better. So yeah, I mean, if you like this video, don't forget to like this video because if this video gets about 100 likes, we normally will do another top 10, and people really love this segment, so we will continue doing it as long as people like this video. So like the video, don't forget to subscribe to Underground, like our Facebook page, and our individual
his channel, subscribe to my channel, like that Facebook page, subscribe to the thingy over there. More top 10s.
And our previous videos at the end of this video. And don't forget.
Don't forget about the hands.
Thank you. I'm not the only person that thinks that motherfucking card is unfair and it needs to go to 1. Thank you. Goodbye. Acid Trap Hole and Salamandra. These cards are very hard to get. Mainly not Sayuru Salamandra and Acid Trap Hole. I mean, they're...